What's up guys, Houndish here, and today I wanted to give a few tips and things to think about if you're looking to creep towards that max power level of 335 pretty quickly. This will include a way that you can get a guaranteed 335 drop relatively easily, which I'll talk about in a couple of moments, but obviously it isn't completely necessary to burn through all of this content, and hit max level straight away, but for those players that want to do that, you may appreciate this information. So first up, right now, it is actually possible to get a guaranteed 335 drop, and this is from the Leviathan raid of all things. So they have updated the Leviathan normal mode to be a 300 power activity. We jumped in at between around 315 and 320, and it was, pretty easy. It was basically like doing normal mode normally. So I'd anticipate, anything over 305, and you'll get through the normal Leviathan at the new level pretty easily. Obviously, that is if you're used to raiding. You can use guided games and everything like that. But from Callus himself, when you kill him on normal mode, currently you are guaranteed to get a 335 drop. I don't know whether this is entirely intentional on Bungie's side, but our team ran through this and every single one of us got a 335 drop at the end. I believe you are also guaranteed to actually get a drop when you kill Callus from the chest. So my friend Frantic right here has Alone as a God, the sniper rifle at 335. We kill Callus and I open the chest and I get the mark right there at 335. Obviously you can just use this as infusion fuel if that's what you want to do, but as you go through the Leviathan on normal mode, you will get higher level drops for every encounter. So we complete baths and I get a 315 auto rifle right here, and this is when I'm actually at 310. We complete the dogs encounter and I get a class item at 316, and obviously we're all getting a bunch of different drops at pretty competitive levels. My friends had actually done an additional Leviathan raid run before me, so they were getting a whole bunch of stuff. They've done milestones as well, so those guys are, like 320, 326, one of them is right now, and this is primarily from running through this raid. So it is an incredibly efficient way for you to power level inside of this expansion. And don't worry, I'm not only going to talk about the raid, I'll mention a couple of things in a moment, but another thing worth thinking about is when you actually complete the raid, you get a bunch of the raid keys, and the rate at which you earn exotics while opening the chests inside of the raid is absolutely ridiculous. So if you're looking to get new exotics at high power levels, the absolute best way you can do it is to get raid keys right now and go and open those chests. One thing is for sure though, you will get a guaranteed 335 when you defeat Callus, and you will get pretty competitive light level drops while you run through the raid as well. In terms of a couple of other things to note about power level, in the tower, all of the vendors, like the Vanguard as well as Crucible, Gunsmith and everything like that, their engrams continue to kind of chase your Guardian's power level. So I was around 310 here, and I'm seeing 307 power engrams. So unlike when we actually leveled up for the first time in the main campaign, the kind of soft cap is almost immediate with these drops. Of course, another thing to be very aware of are the clan engrams that you can pick up. So it's absolutely worth being in a clan. If you've done the Nightfall, the raid, your weekly Crucible and everything like that, you'll get all of those engrams, and these are really going to help you to level up. So for me, after running the raid for the first time, I believe starting at 310, right here I'm 318, literally within like an hour or so. The thing to note about this though is that I still have my weekly Nightfall with the Milestone as well as Call to Arms and the Heroic Strikes to complete, and all of them will grant me powerful gear. So by the time I've done all of those, I'm going to be probably over 320, maybe 325. And while of course you can use other sources like farming exotics purely to try and get to higher light levels, if you can do the raid, it is the most efficient way, imaginable to actually get this done. And of course, what I said about the exotic keys as well, if you can run the raid multiple times, you can always go and open the exotic chests in the raid on your main character or something. Also, another thing at the tower is to remember that the Gunsmith now sells a lot of actual mods, so it's had kinetic weapon mods available, or weapon attack mods, and these of course will upgrade your kinetic weapons. So many of the things coming out of the Leviathan raid I was able to go and put a mod onto. So just bear in mind that you can actually buy many of these mods now. But I hope this video has been useful for you guys who are trying to power level really quickly. If it has, a like and comment below is appreciated. Let us know any tips you have for folks in the comment section on how to power level right now. If you're new to the channel though, be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see a lot more Destiny 2 content. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you very soon.